President Jim Clemens and Coach Dabo Sweeney.
Hello, everybody. Mr. Governor, how are you? We campaigned long and hard together, right? That worked out well, and you became governor, so nobody complaining. Good afternoon, everybody. Today, I'm truly proud to welcome to the White House our college football playoff national champions, the Clemson Tigers. And they look like the real deal, don't they? Congratulations to all of you and to your terrific coach. And you know who that is, right? Do we love him? Dabo. Dabo Sweeney. What a great job. I was with Coach Belichick. He said, this guy's a real coach. That's a pretty good compliment, right? You can't do better than that. Congratulations, Coach. You have many dedicated fans and admirers here today to celebrate your victory, including many distinguished members of Congress, lots of them. I especially want to thank your Governor, Henry McMaster, my friend, my endorser. Don't forget, he endorsed me when it wasn't exactly in vogue to do that, so I remember. Right, Henry? And thank you, Henry, and everybody for joining us today. Clemson Tigers, you gave America an incredible game that will go down in the record books as one of the hardest fought and probably one of the most exciting games ever played. Last second, boom. That's pretty good, Coach. Good job, Coach. All of you played with such tremendous heart and determination. You never, ever gave up. You can never give up in life. And it all paid off. With your grit and resolve, you proved one of the most important truths in life, that success is about how hard you are willing to fight in order to overcome and in order to win. After being down 14-0, I don't think the coach was worried. Were you worried? Yeah, probably. A little bit. How about a little bit, Coach? Maybe? You're down 14-0 almost halfway through the game. Like true Tigers, Clemson roared back, and with the whole nation watching and beyond the nation, Deshaun Watson, going to be a great NFL player, watch. Where's Deshaun? Hey, fellas, is he that good? Tell me. You better believe it. He's going to be fantastic. He passed the ball to Hunter Renfrow. Where's Hunter? Oh, Hunter, you're so lucky you caught that ball. To score the game-winning touchdown with just 1 second left on the clock. That's pretty cool. There was an inspirational finish to a historic season for Clemson. The team willed their victory, and you willed it. That was a victory that was willed. Arnold Palmer, they used to say, great champion, he would will a victory. Jack Nicklaus, he would will a victory. The great champions tend to do that. This team will their whole way to victory. You came so incredibly close last year against Alabama. You don't remember that game, Coach, do you? Huh? You'll never forget. Huh? And you wanted the rematch, and you got the rematch, and you went on, and you earned it. You beat great teams like Florida State, Ohio State, and, of course, your big rival, South Carolina. You believed in yourselves, you believed in each other, and you won a championship victory for the ages. It's one of the greatest games I ever watched, actually. people are going to be talking about what you did for a very, very long time. That victory and the great comeback was the product of a vision that began 9 years ago when Coach Sweeney assembled a team of assistant coaches who believed in his vision. They recruited great, great players, and together you worked hard, had fun, and turned Clemson football into a winning machine. That's what it is. The Tigers have gone an astonishing 89-28. How'd you lose 28 games, Coach? Huh? That was the early seasons, right? Most of them were in the early, while you were building. Under the coach's leadership, he helped forge a new culture at Clemson. It was on display in the locker room right after the big game. The coach recalled how he told the team that the theme of the college football playoffs this year is chasing greatness. He told them nobody's better than us, and we've got to believe it. It's great. Tell yourself that. Nobody's better. You chased greatness, and now you've achieved true greatness. I understand that on the inside of your championship ring, there's a tiger climbing upwards, and it says, little extra, just a little extra. That's often the difference between winning and losing, just a little extra, right, Coach? Is that right? And by the way, standing next to the coach is another winner, your El Presidente, Jim Clemens. That's another winner, I'll tell you that. We don't talk about Jim too much, but number one, he made a lot of good decisions. Number two, what people don't realize about Clemson, it's a great academic school, one of the top 25. So, and as a combination, probably number one. Right? Great job, Jim. That's how Clemson achieved great things, when you set an expectation of maximum effort and a culture of confidence from the top. You inspire every person to perform at their very, very best. And that is exactly what you have done. More Tigers this year than ever before. 9 of you went to the NFL Scouting Combine, and 2 of you were drafted in the first round. That's pretty good. But during that championship game, all of you shined, every single one. Offensive MVP quarterback Deshaun Watson took some very, very hard hits, but he never rattled. He's great under pressure. I've seen that. I've heard that. He's great under pressure. That's a good thing to be. He is great under pressure. He always got right back up, and he fought, and he fought, and he kept winning. Now he'll bring that toughness together to the Houston Texans, and I have the owners of the Texans here someplace. We just saw them, and they are so excited about Deshaun. Defensive tackles, Carlos Watkins had an incredible game, and he'll be joining Deshaun in Houston. I'm going to be watching that team very closely. Nobody can read plays like defensive MVP Ben Bulwer. Where's Ben? Carlos, get up here, Carlos. You think I could take these guys in a fight? I don't know. Great guys. First team All-American defensive end, Christian Wilkins, was a big part of the defensive effort in the championship game. And wide receiver, Hunter Renfrow, had that incredible 10 receptions that night. I also want to extend our best wishes to defensive end Richard Yergin, who suffered a terrible neck injury in a recent automobile accident and is out for the 2017 season. But he'll be back, and we're praying for you. And Richard, I know you're going to get better, and you're going to be all set. All of you are continuing a proud sporting tradition at Clemson, established long ago by some of football's greatest champions and leaders. Your school was home to the legendary Coach Heisman Trophy, who delivered a win in the Tigers' first Alabama matchup way back in 1900. I know Coach Heisman would be very proud of you, Coach, today, looking down. Be very proud. He liked to win. He knew winners. And his team's most recent incredible and most exciting victory. So thank you for being here today. It's our honor to be in the company of great, great champions, and that's what they are. I wish you all the best in your careers, wherever they may take you, whether it's football or business or anything else, you're going to be very successful. And if you work hard, fight hard, and believe in yourselves, perhaps I'll see you one day back here right at the White House. In fact, I think one of the folks behind me has a really good chance of standing where I am today as a future president of the United States. They have that tremendous, incredible talent, more than just athletic talent. So congratulations again to the college football playoff national champions, the Clemson Tigers. And with that, I want to introduce President Jim Clemens, who has truly done an amazing job on and off the field, and he's a special man, that I can tell you. Jim, come on up and say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. President. Well, good afternoon, and go Tigers! What an amazing day this is to be at the White House with our football team celebrating the national championship. Mr. President, thank you for your kindness and for your incredible hospitality, and thank you for inviting us to be with you today. Let me also be one of the first to wish you an early happy birthday, which will occur later this week. How about a round of applause for our birthday president? It's an honor and a privilege to be standing here on the White House lawn as we celebrate the accomplishments of this amazing group of young men who represent Clemson so well on and off the field. I want to thank the South Carolina congressional delegation. In particular, I want to thank Congressman Jeff Duncan, a proud Clemson alum and former Clemson football player, for helping to coordinate our visit today. Thank you, Mr. Congressman. I also want to thank our governor, Henry McMaster, for his incredible leadership in the great state of South Carolina. It's nice to see you, Governor. Today, we honor the young men and the coaches who are the perfect example of the high standards that we set in everything we do at Clemson, from athletics to academics, as the president said. These student athletes worked very hard to accomplish their dream, and they made the entire Clemson family very proud. I'm very thankful that this team is led by Coach Sweeney, a man of great integrity and the highest character, who truly cares about developing his players into young men who will be successful in life. And I want to acknowledge our athletics director, Mr. Dan Radakovich, who was recently named the National Athletics Director of the Year by Sports Business Journal. None of this would be possible without their incredible leadership. Coach Sweeney has a motto that many of us at the university use, and that is, best is the standard. At Clemson, we strive every day to live up to that standard. It can be seen in our world-class academic programs that place Clemson among the top 25 public universities in the nation. It can be seen in our efforts that helped us earn the national recognition as one of the best buys in higher education. And it can be seen every day in the passion and performance of our students who leave Clemson with the skills and experiences they need to pursue the American dream. Thank you again, Mr. President, for your incredible hospitality and kindness, and thank you to your staff for recognizing the Clemson University National Champion Football Team. It is now my pleasure to introduce the best coach in college football, who for the past 2 years was named the Bear Bryant National Coach of the Year, Coach Sweeney.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. What a special and unique opportunity this is to stand here and look at the Washington Monument and have a chance to also see this trophy, have the opportunity to speak to all of you today. Such an honor to be a part of such a special tradition, a special and unique tradition where the White House and the President honor the champions. And that's exactly what these guys are. They're the champions. Let's give them a hand. I really thought we were going to be here last year. I really did. But we came up a little short. And but I am so thankful and glad that my players and my staff has had the opportunity to experience what I got a chance to experience as a player, as a part of the Alabama National Championship team in 1992. I'm very thankful to have the opportunity to tour the White House and see all the great history and to just experience this great day. So thank you so much. I appreciate everyone involved. I know there's a lot of logistics that makes something like this happen, from the Secret Service to all of our folks at Clemson to all the White House staff, and what a special day it's been. So thank you so much for the opportunity. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians, in a race everybody runs, but only one wins first prize. So run your race in such a way as to win. And that's exactly what this team did. That's exactly what this team epitomized. They did that with great leadership, belief, accountability, heart, genuine love and appreciation for one another, and they did it with great chemistry. This was a team that bought into one of our core values. I believe it was George Washington Carver who said, when you do the common things in life in an uncommon way, you will command the attention of the world. And 8+ years ago, I had a group of young men come together that bought into that very core value. It's not the big things, it's the little things. We're going to do the common things in an uncommon way. And when we do that, we will command the attention of the world. And this group of young men behind me, that's exactly what they did. Yeah, we got good players and good coaches, but they did the little things better than everyone else. And to stand here and have the opportunity like we have today is a great credit to this team and what they did starting last year. So it's great to be back together, getting a chance to reminisce with some of these guys that I haven't seen for a little while. Appreciate Mr. McNair for getting a couple of our players here. But it's great to be back together one more time. And I want to make a message really to our players, because this is a special moment. You know, back in January, that was an incredible moment. What a moment. January 9th, into the 10th, actually. What an incredible moment that was. And then I had a chance to see a lot of these guys put those caps and gowns on and become graduates of Clemson University. What a special moment. Some of them have already taken jobs, getting their first paycheck. Special moment. Some of these guys have signed with NFL teams. What a special moment. Being here at the White House as the nation's champion, what a special moment. But I want you players to know that there's going to be other special moments. There's going to be other special moments when you get married, when you become a father, when you buy that first house. There's going to be other special moments. 10 years from now, we're going to have a special moment when we have a reunion. Some of you are going to be bald. Some of you are going to have big bellies. But it's going to be a special moment when we get back together. But what I want you all to know, all you players, and really everyone, life is not about those moments. Life is truly about how we live between the moments. That's really what it comes down to. It's all about how we live between the moments. It's treating others the right way. It's random acts of kindness. It's just doing the little things in a great way. It's the daily focus and purpose and commitment and attitude that you choose to embrace every single day between those moments. That's what we're all going to be defined by. So I challenge you players and our team as we come together one last time. I challenge y'all to, as we all move on with our lives, to take those core values that we have at Clemson, take them with you. Take them with you. Continue to do the common things in your life in an uncommon way. Continue to be all in. Continue to apply best as the standard in everything you do. Be a person of excellence in everything you do. As a worker, as a husband, as a father, everything that you choose to do, put your heart into it. If you don't take anything else from this past year's season, you saw what can happen when you see a group of people come together and really put their heart into something. When you put your heart into something, you can make up that little extra. That little extra, because you go a little bit above and beyond. And that's what this team has done. So my prayer is that you guys will take this with you. And most of all, that you keep that windshield mentality that you've seen every single day that you've been at Clemson. I hope you'll take that windshield mentality with you, because no matter what's behind us, good or bad, in the rearview mirror, it's always about what's next. It's always about what's next, and the best truly is yet to come. And the last thing I want to say is I love all of you. Something that we dreamed about. This is something that we all dreamed about. But we all understand that the goals that we've had, they pale in comparison to the daily commitments that it took to get here. So I hope that y'all will take that with you. And President Trump, I want to thank you for giving us this special time. I know you're a busy man. Thank you for giving us this special time and this opportunity for us to come together as a team and celebrate an incredible moment in all of our lives, something we'll take with us for the rest of our lives. And we are truly excited about having a great day in Washington, D.C. The food was excellent. We're going to head over to the Capitol here in a little bit. I'm sure there's plenty of orange over there. Look forward to just hanging out here in D.C. for a while and then getting back to business tomorrow. So thank you, President Trump. And I know it is your birthday on Wednesday. So happy early birthday to you. And so on behalf of our team, on behalf of our staff, our board, President Clemens, and our AD, Dan Radakovich, I want to present to you a jersey from the national champions, a jersey to you and your son, Barron, as well. So I'll hand that off to you here. This one's for Barron. So when you come to Clemson, you're going to have something. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And there you have it, the Clemson Tigers celebrating at the White House with President Trump. President Trump saying, "You're a champion on and off the field," in a very inspirational speech at the South Lawn.